Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be going over how to do a purple smoky eye. Been requested a few times, so I definitely wanted to show you guys. So this is the finished look. We added lips this time. So let's get started. Today we're going to do a mauve purple eye look. I'm going to kind of show you what you can do to make it more of a day look, and then if you want to add just a little bit more, you can make it more of a night look. I do have a couple new products, so we'll kind of be doing a review on some of those first impressions. I've already primed my face with this guy. I was trying to get it to kind of calm down a little bit. I have a lot of redness going on right now. So now we want to go ahead and moisturize. This is a new one that I just got with my Ulta haul. The Better Skin Co. Better Skin Miracle Cream. So we're gonna see if we like this bad boy. Let's give it a shot. It doesn't smell that good. It just smells like lotion, and I know you know what I mean. I'm the type of person, I don't necessarily want like a strong scent, but I'm not really a big fan of like the unscented smell. So let's see how this feels. Oh, it doesn't feel bad though. It actually feels really nice. That smell though, ugh. Can't say I'm a fan of that. All right, the second new product that we're gonna use is this Revitalizing Eye Gel. I actually just got this in one of my Birch boxes that I get every month. So we're gonna give this guy a try. I'm just gonna use about that much and dab it in. Interesting. Now I know it says gel, but the product is very wet. Like it's very slippery. I prefer more of a creamy formula, but we are gonna do the other eye because we did one, so we're gonna roll with it. It'll do. So I didn't use this in my last video. So it's a Maybelline Baby Skin Pore Eraser. And then I kind of pat it between my fingers and then I press it into my skin. Because I want it to fill the pores. Now, if you're not a fan of silicone feeling primers, this is not going to be for you. And we're going to do our foundation. So we are going to use Maybelline Fit Me, and it's the Matte+Poreless, and I'm using shade 125 Nude Beige. I need to shake that up a little bit. Okay, so I just dip my finger in it, and then kind of start making some spots on my face. And I put some on my eyelids because, again, I just like to extra prime before we get to our eyeshadow. So I'm going to use this, I don't know, it doesn't even have a name. It's just a little tiny kabuki brush. I think I got it in a kit from Ulta one time. It like came with, I don't know, a beauty blender or something. Just a small kabuki brush, and I'm just going to buff that in. You can also use a damp beauty blender if you'd prefer to kind of stipple it into your skin rather than buffing it on. But I found that this foundation pairs really well with a kabuki brush, so that's what I like to use. All right, so we have our foundation. And this sets down really nice. It doesn't stay super sticky. It doesn't sit on top of the skin. It kind of absorbs into the skin. All right, guys, so now we're gonna do concealer. I'm gonna be using my Bye Bye Dark Circles. Again, it's just in my little pot because my tube broke. This time I'm just gonna use my finger instead of a concealer brush. I don't know, sometimes it just goes a little faster. You can just kind of dab it on. And then we're going to cover up the dark acne spots. And now we're going to go in with our beauty blender. And then again, I just use my fingers, kind of blend out the middle. And for our powder, we're going to stick with the Maybelline. So it's the Matte+Poreless, and I have the shade 230 in Natural Buff. And I'm just going to be using my IT Cosmetics number 702. It's kind of like a fluffy brush. Dip in the powder. I really like the Maybelline. I feel like some of them actually hold up to some of the prestige brands, and they're definitely a lot more affordable. So your girl likes that. So just dipping into the powder just a little bit and buffing it on. This just kind of helps set the concealer that we just put on, as well as the foundation. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm not going to forget this time. Let's go ahead and contour. So I'm going to use my NYX Wonder Stick, and I don't ever use the highlighted end. I feel that it gets really heavy and cakey, and it actually, like, I don't know, just don't like it. Don't like it. But this side, the contour side, really like that. So we're just gonna do a nice little line. Okay, and I don't do all the little lines up here. I go back in with, so actually I go over this with a bronzer. So I'm gonna use Ticket to Brazil. This thing is so beat, but it's a Wet n Wild Color Icon. It's just a really soft, kind of shimmery bronzer, and it looks really nice on the skin. And then I'm gonna use my Laura Geller, just that kabuki brush that I was using last time. So again, I just kind of dip and roll because I don't want too much of the product on my brush for this part, since we already have some product on. And then I just start buffing over that to blend that line that we made. All right, I'm going to do this side now. Cover up the double chin. All right, so I got a little Anastasia Brow Wiz in as a sample from Ulta. In my new Ulta haul, they had like a 23 pack little sampler kit, and this was one of them. So just this cute little thing. It pops open, you turn it around and snap it back together. So this is in the color dark brown, which I haven't used this one before, so I need a brush though here. So I was using the Benefit products last time, so I just figured I'd show you guys something different. So again, we're just gonna make that line on the bottom. Oh, that's a good shade. Okay. This is probably gonna do. So you want to line up, your eyebrow should line up here. go to the angle. Oh, here, let me see if you can see this. Okay, you want to go to the angle, that's where your arch should be, and you can go out farther, and that's where your eyebrows should end. So I just do a little arch there. And then I go back and start filling in. And this is a pretty dark color, so I'm barely touching. It comes out really nicely. You don't have to push really hard. I feel like the brow products that you have to push really hard, they are always really waxy, and they end up like balling up and like pulling most of the product off your skin, which is like, what's the point? What is the point of you? Oop. So again, just trying to follow that natural arch. Here is where I want my higher point to be. So I kind of just start drawing up to that point. Filling in along the way. And then once I get to my arch, I start bringing it down to meet that corner. I think I like that pencil. That worked out really nicely. It's not super heavy, and I didn't really have to put a lot of effort into filling in, and I think that color matched pretty well. Oh, I'm missing a spot here. All right, let's see if we can get our other eyebrow to match. That is the task. So once I get to this point, I start drawing up a little bit. I kind of start over here, make a fake line across, and try and get the tops of my eyebrows. Because as you can see, I don't have any hair on the top here where it would actually line up. So I have to fill in that whole area. All right, so I think those look pretty good. We look pretty even. Put that guy away before we break him. And I want to use, I did really like, oh, let's see if this does anything. So this is the 3D Browtones, 3D Browtones by Benefit. And I haven't tried, ooh, it's gold. All right. I don't know if you can see. So it's supposed to give you highlights in your eyebrows, I guess? I've never used it before, so we'll experience this together, I guess. I don't really see anything happening. Well, maybe a little bit. All right. I mean, I was kind of terrified it was going to give me gold eyebrows, so I guess this is, oh, well, that one's kind of gold. Did you see that? Those are straight gold. Okay. Not sure if I'm a fan of that. I guess we'll just kind of let it sit and see what happens. Maybe brush some more in. I do want to use the 24-hour brow setter though. I have been using this all week and absolutely love this. So, whoa, got a little crazy. Maybe that'll help blend in some of the gold. That'd be kind of fun for a like Halloween look or something. Have gold eyebrows. All right, we have completed our eyebrows. Moving on to eyes. So, where did it go? There it is. It's up here. We're going to use our Morphe palette today, and it is the 35P palette, which is just this beautiful array of purples, mauves, some browns. These are my absolute favorite purples. I wear these a lot. If you have brown eyes, very complimenting. But what you guys asked for was more of a mauve plummy purple, so I'm going to try and tone it back a little bit. We're not going to use the crazy purples. I will do that in another video. Comment below if you want to see that. So we're going to go into this guy right here. And we're going to have that. Oh, I almost forgot. Hang on. Hold the phone. We need to prime our eyeshadow. Primer eyes. Eyeshadow Primer Potion by Urban Decay. And blob some of that on. And blend it out. All right, now back to the eyes. So I'm gonna go back into that like mauve-y kind of purple color here. We're gonna use this as our crease. That was more gray than I wanted. All right, I lied. We're gonna go back and we're gonna go in with this color right here. I wanted kind of more of a pink, and that looked kind of gray to me. Now on top of that, we're gonna, I know we're mixing a lot, people. It's gonna work though. Here, up here, we're gonna use this lighter and kind of keep it on top. I wanted more of those pinky tones. There we go. I wanted more of those pinky tones to come out. That'll do. All right, so I'm gonna use that same color combination for the other eye just to make us match. So I'm going back in with that more purple gray. Add some of that real quick. Going back in with this color. Right on top of it. And then back in with that light pink. Staying more up towards the brow bone. All right, so this is what we look like so far. Now, if I was doing just a quick day look, I would honestly just leave it like this, add some to my brow bone, and maybe just a, let's see, maybe just like a shimmer shade like this on the tops of my eyelids, and then call it a day. But we're gonna add more because we are. Quick clean of the brush. We're gonna go in with this purple right here, and it's kind of got some shimmer to it, kind of like red flecks, which are super pretty. So we're gonna go in there. This is a pretty dark shade, so you don't really need to like go crazy. You just kind of need to pat it in there. And then just like the last video, we're gonna just kind of pack it into the corner right here. So we pack in and then blend up into the crease. And then I just try and blend that so we don't have like a super harsh line right here. Now we'll go to our other side. Pack it in, and then blend up into the crease. Alright, so now we have this dark purple. Well, that's cute. Okay, dark purple. I want to use, we're going to go in with this like shimmery purple right here. We're going to use that under the eyes. We'll see what that looks like. Well, it's kind of like a grapey purple. That's pretty. And then I just try and blend the corner here. Blend the colors together. Going back into that same color. I'm gonna go on this side. Blend your corners out. All right, see how we went from like day look to super dramatic real quick, but it's what I normally do, so. All right, so let's go ahead and go in with this color. We're gonna just use our finger here, and then we're gonna go in right on top of the eye. Oh, that's pretty. I don't know why I said purty. That's purty. Oh. Ooh. We are all kinds of purple. We may have gone a little bit more purple than mauve, but all right. Now I'm gonna use, so with the purple, I'm actually gonna go in with my Anastasia Renaissance, Modern Renaissance palette. And we're gonna use Vermeer right here. This is one of my favorite inner corner colors with the purple. I feel like it just complements really well. So pretty. And we're just gonna put that right in here. It's one of my favorite colors. And we're just gonna blend that with that middle color. Go all the way into the inner corner. See how shimmery that is? So pretty. For the inner corner, we're going to use, I used this in the last one, but it is my absolute go-to. My Bare Minerals Nudes palette. And we're going to use the color Whipped. And that one is going to be our brow bone and our inner corner color. So I'm just going to go in with that same brush from last time. It's just kind of a flat brush. And go right into the brow bone. I want to use, this brush doesn't have a name on it, but it's just kind of like a tiny little angled brush. We're going to use that for the inner corner. So going back into that whipped color, and we're just going to put some right on the inner corner. Ooh, ciao. Such a gorgeous color. Freaking love this color. All right, so now we have our inner corner done. And we're gonna go back with, let me get this out of the way. We're gonna go back with that light mauve-y color. We're gonna go back in with this one and just kind of blend everything in. So you just want to make sure that all of your colors are really melded together. You don't want any harsh lines. If there's any step that you're going to take time on, make sure you take time on blending. Alrighty. Now, just like the last video, we're going to go in with our concealer underneath just to clean everything up. So I'm going to use the same ones that I used last time. Can't Stop, Won't Stop by NYX. Oops. By NYX in the color Vanilla, and then the Bare Skin in, I had this trouble last time. It's in Medium. You'd think I would just remember that by now. So I put the light color on the inside here. And then I go and kind of touch up some of my acne spots. And then I go in with the darker color, and just kind of soften those before I go in with my beauty blender. And again, we just use the concealer to clean up these corners here. Gives it a nice finish. So I kind of just feather the concealer down because I'll blend it, but I don't want... Ugh, rude. Oh, we'll have to come back to that. Oh, you can't see it. It's on my shirt. What are you gonna do? Anyway, I try and just feather this down so that it doesn't set in my pores. You don't want that to look cakey. So kind of start up at the top and just feather it down. And then we'll go back with our beauty blender. And then I try and get up nice and close to that line, but I try not to cover it. If you do, that's fine. You can go back in and just kind of touch it up a little bit. Like this one, I got a little bit too close to the purple, so I'm gonna just blend it out, but then I'll go back in and fix it a little bit. Make sure you blend your corner over here so that it's not just, whew. All right, real quick, I want to fix this corner over here. So we're gonna go back in with that kind of grapey purple, and just blend this back out a little bit. Okay, so this is what we have going on. We are gonna do some blush. Ooh. So we're gonna go in with our It Cosmetics blush brush, and I'm gonna use my Bare Minerals, and it is the, what is it, Rose Radiance. And it's this really pretty, let's see if you guys can see. It's like really pretty mauve pink. You don't need very much. Start light and build up if you need to. So again, I go on the tops of my cheeks. And then I blend up. So you have your contour down here and you just want to go right above your contour. See, it's a really pretty, gives you a nice glow. All right, and I am going to use, we're gonna use High Beam by Benefit. It's a liquid highlighter. It's actually really pretty. So I kind of just put a couple dots and then go in with my ring finger and start blending. So you want your highlighter to sit right at the top of your cheekbone. You can kind of see what shows up for you guys. It's not too crazy, but it's really pretty. Ooh, you guys can see that really well. I tried to open my window this time to give you guys a little bit better lighting. I hope it's helping. Ooh. We want to use our setting powder now. I'm just going to use the same one, the Revolution Bake and Blot. Didn't say bacon this time. And my little crappy broken brush. So push into the setting powder and then push it into your skin. I really try and be a little bit more generous under my eyes and down my T-zone, because that's where I get super greasy and then everything starts separating, especially right in here. And one little dot on the eyes. All right, time for mascara. So just go in with your curler. Again, so I get all the way to the root and then I curl once and then I just keep curling and lifting up. All right, this time, so I'm probably, oh, there's a hair in my eyeball. Oh, is that not the most annoying thing ever? It's always right after you've got everything on, and you're trying not to mess it all up. All right, so we're gonna go in with our NARS, and it is the Climax. I'm probably still gonna layer 2 mascaras because I do that every single time. So this is a nice big fluffy brush. I've only used this one other time, so we're gonna see if we really like it. So I start at the roots and then with my fingers I'm kind of turning the brush as we go. Alright, so I think this is applying pretty nice. I definitely don't hate it. Alright, so that is our first layer. Now I'm going to go in with my On the Rise by NYX. So this is one of those like rubberized brushes instead of the like fluffy bristle brushes. So I feel like it just helps add just a little bit more length and separate all those hairs. Oh, don't you hate when you do that? Eh. Freaking heck. Okay. I think we're okay. We salvaged. Alright guys, so now we're just going to finish up our look with some setting spray. So it's the All Nighter Summer Solstice by Urban Decay. Shake it up and then spray. Since in my last video I didn't do anything on my lips, it was requested this time. So I do need a little bit of chapstick here. Ugh. Alright, so I'm going to go in with my Mally lip liner. Let's see if you can see this. And this is the color Make Me Blush. And then for the lips, I have Grande Lips Plumping Liquid Lipstick. There is no color on here. Oh, guess you may want to read it, huh? There's no color on here, so it's just kind of this really pretty mauve that I thought matched my shirt. So we're going to roll with it. So we're going to line our lips really quick. You guys don't know how much I don't wear lip stuff. I put chapstick on. Okay. Woo. Oh, that's pretty though. Okay. Let's see what this does. Oh, that's actually kind of pretty. Blech. This is why I don't do lipstick, guys. It's actually really pretty. Oh, we're creasing. Hang on. Woo. Creasing like a mofo. Well, here we are, guys. We have done it. So this is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you do, please hit the like button and subscribe below for some more crazy. Love you guys.